And ever since my grandmother died 7 years ago, and I feel like there were no resources for me to turn to figure out how to deal with what was happening to me, I have said that it's my mission that I would talk about grief publicly whenever I could, because I wanted to be that resource for people. And I keep seeing on Creator Search Insights things about grief. So somebody somewhere is grieving right now and needs help. And so, you know what? If only 3 people see this video, but those 3 people are grieving really hard right now and they need my help, then I'm glad that I helped those 3 people. So I'm just going to keep posting about grief and hope that it makes its way to the right people. So if y'all know, if you see this video and you know somebody that's grieving, that's struggling, please send this video to them. So how to deal with grief. Basically, you need to, if you're somebody who you didn't prioritize yourself, at this point in time, you have to prioritize yourself. Everything that is not essential needs to just fall out of your life. You need to focus on taking care of yourself and staying alive. That's what you need to be focused on. And if you're a very social person, if you lost somebody that's extremely close to you, particularly your mother, you're not going to have the energy and the emotional strength to go to social events. So you need to, if you're not somebody who's comfortable with saying no, you need to become comfortable with saying no. You can't go to social events, you can't go to parties, you can't do all that because you don't have the emotional bandwidth for that. So you're basically in self-preservation mode at this point. So also, if you want to eat badly, like you want to eat French fries, hamburgers, all that, just do it. Just do it. When my grandmother died, I ate like junk food. I want to say some form of junk food every day for like that first 2 weeks. Because and don't beat yourself up for it. You're just trying to survive. Stop beating yourself up. Stop being hard on yourself for trying to survive. That's what our brains are hardwired to do, to ensure that we survive. So don't beat yourself up for doing it. Like I said, try to find a therapist and see a therapist. Like I've said in other videos. And just take care of yourself. Try to find somebody who will check on you at least once a day to make sure that you're okay. And just be. If you don't want to talk to people, don't talk. If people call and you don't want to respond, don't respond. If people text and you don't want to respond, don't respond. You don't have any responsibilities to anyone but yourself at this point until you start feeling better. And if you don't start feeling better for a year, that's fine. If you don't start feeling better for 2 years, that's fine. Oh, and this is another important thing. There's no timeline on grief. And the 7 stages of grief, you can be in any stage at any point, and you will most likely go back to each stage several times. So anybody that basically is acting like you should be over this by now, they don't get it, and they don't need to be in your life because they're not compassionate. Like I said, it's going to take like I've said in other videos, it's going to take 3 years before you feel any sense of normalcy. This video is already over 4 minutes. If you want to know more about how to deal with grief, let me know in the comments.